set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Kansas City. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. Leading them out, someone who took the league by storm last year is the most famous Mr. Irrelevant ever. From Iowa State, it's Brock Purdy.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Now Purdy. And he hooks up with a former Niner, Vernon Davis. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it second down. Throwing here, Purdy. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's Purdy. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan. Right there, I mean, the way they're advancing the football is like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Back to throw, Purdy. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Davis. A big gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Inside handoff now, Miller. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. We're scoreless after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Purdy looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Kendre Miller punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. This taken in at the goal line, and able to get this out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by a 4-time Super Bowl champion elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame back in the year 2000. This is Joe Montana.
And his task in this situation is making sure this team knows that there's a sense of urgency, yet somehow still stays calm. because your natural impulse, your first possession is not until the second quarter, is you got to attack right away. Throw something big at them right away. Yeah, you got to move the ball, but maybe be a little bit careful in doing so.
They find some open field here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Shotgun. Here's Montana. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's Montana to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Deal.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Purdy. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Purdy. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The backup Murray, his first throw. That is caught by Dell. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Murray now. Out to his left. Murray fighting. Lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Purdy's throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, it's Purdy. Completes it to Davis. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his...
And now the rookie's free. Still going past the 30. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. William the Refrigerator Perry breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Play fake. Murray taking a shot for Dell here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Murray now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here now the legendary Bear. It's Walter Payton. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Murray now, third and goal. That's caught at the 2. Touchdown. Walter Payton from 3 yards out. And the Niners have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just all, heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Now a 2nd and 2. Purdy.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Campbell. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Purdy now to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Second down, here's Purdy to throw.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Running left is Miller. And he stopped immediately there. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
Ball resting on the 20. This is 2nd and 10. Option handoff here to Miller.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Here's Purdy to throw. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
So on now is Greg Zuerlein in a pressure situation.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through.
And we are all tied here in the final stages. So a big kick to get this back to even. And now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Murray to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a solid run down inside the 30.
Here's second down.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And the 10-year vet knocks it toward the goalpost, and the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. And that one to the right side and incomplete. They'll come up now on second down. Purdy to throw. And that's complete to Davis.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Purdy with one final shot here. That is caught.
And he goes out right around the 39.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our